6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and I have a quick UFC 3 update video for you guys. No, it's not on the career mode. I'm sure you guys already heard about the career mode update. I want to tell you guys about this awesome article from usgamer.net, and it talks about how EA Sports couldn't get Joe Rogan to record new commentary for UFC 3 because he hates doing the voice work. And I want to read this article to you guys. It's kind of sad to hear Joe Rogan's take on it. You know, he's a busy guy, but this is what it says here. Joe Rogan is one of the most popular names associated with the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Look at this. There's a spelling error in this published article. Are you kidding me? So it's only natural that EA tapped Rogan to be the commentator for its line of UFC video games. The only problem is that Rogan apparently hates recording voice lines for video games so much that EA was forced to reuse Rogan's real-life pay-per-view commentaries for UFC 3. So it says, according to UFC 3 creative director Brian Hayes, Rogan's hatred for doing voice work is both upfront and well known. Joe Rogan absolutely hates doing voice work for the game, said Hayes. We've basically come to an agreement that we're not going to ask Rogan to do it anymore because he hates it. So without me reading this whole thing and boring you guys, he did voiceovers for UFC 1 and UFC 2, but apparently he couldn't get himself to do voiceovers for UFC 3, so the team at EA had to pick pieces of Rogan's voice from pay-per-views and use it in the game. And they didn't want to take the path of going with just a different voice, like a generic voice that doesn't relate to the UFC, because then it'll take away the authenticity of playing a UFC game like you're actually watching it on TV. So they did use Rogan, but it must have taken them a long time to go through all the different pay-per-views. And I'm thinking in time when UFC 4 drops, they may actually go a different route and go with maybe someone like a Daniel Cormier or a Dominic Cruz. Someone like that. But whatever happened to Brian Stan? I used to love listening to Brian Stan's color commentary, but I think in the future, they're going to be, using Cormier or Dominic Cruz because Rogan, I don't know, he just can't get himself to do it. He's too busy doing podcasts and stand-up shows. He is a comedian on the side and obviously UFC stuff. So when we play the game for the first time, we're going to hear a lot of the stuff that we heard from UFC 2 and UFC 1, and hopefully they can piece together some of the pay-per-view voiceovers from Rogan. But I don't know if it's going to seem very genuine and very, very immersive while you're playing the game. It may be a lot, really cookie cutter, especially for those hardcore fans that, they're going to take the voiceovers from main events. They're not going to take it from undercards. Hopefully they do take it from undercards so we don't think about it and say, wow, they used that in one of the main events that I saw maybe half a year ago. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. It's kind of disappointing, but hopefully EA Sports use their power, use their editing abilities so it doesn't seem like it's very cookie cuttered. Anyhow, people, hopefully you guys are having a great week and you're having a great new year. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. Stay tuned for more EA Sports UFC 3 action, man. And you are awesome.